I used to post a lot more about fairy rings, these connections in the world, including in the media world. And I noticed one yesterday or between yesterday and today, that I didn't want to let pass without making comment on because that was kind of interesting. So after Trump tried to deflect from the Epstein files by saying something about Obama, somebody made a video. It might have been Daily Show, Jordan Klepper, I think, made a video about how Obama was, unfazed by any accusations. And so he showed a clip of what Obama was doing at this time, around this time. And it was a clip of, I guess, an interview or something, where they said he was like talking about how in his family they couldn't eat ketchup after age 8 or something. Something about ketchup. It just seemed like an odd thing. Which, on the one hand, made me think, where's been Obama and any of these Democrats who people listen to and respect talking about anything lately? But I mean, I guess good to hear him talking about ketchup, but better to hear him talking about criticizing Trump or something, especially when they did make a statement. I think his representative did make a statement to say that, Trump's criticism of him was ridiculous, but and say that it's rare for presidents to speak out on current presidents, former presidents to speak out on current presidents. But it's like this is also a rare time. Like, if it's time to break with convention, you might as well break with convention with to speak out against a lot of stuff that Trump's done, not just accusing you of whatever. So anyway, sorry about that tangent. The fairy ring had to do with ketchup, and the fact that he said ketchup. And then I was watching another YouTube content creator who just mentioned something about, I guess, probably the Trump administration throwing ketchup at the wall to see what sticks, to try to distract from the Epstein files. And I thought that was a strange use of phrase, because he said throwing ketchup at the wall to see what sticks, because I've heard people say throw spaghetti or throwing anything at the wall to see what sticks, but not ketchup. So I thought that was just an interesting thing that stood out to me. And then I was watching Trey Crowder just today, talking about the Epstein files, and a really great video. Check out the Trey Crowder video on that. It made me laugh so much. But he said something about throwing things at the wall to see if it makes them stick. Not ketchup, but throwing things at the wall to see if anything stuck. And I thought, this is this fairy ring phenomenon going on. This is an echo of that last guy saying throwing ketchup at the wall, which was an echo of Obama saying he couldn't eat ketchup after age 8. Anyway, yeah, I think it was Jordan Klepper, or Jon Stewart, because he said something about a joke about aioli. Anyway, then Trey Crowder goes on to say that, make a joke or make a comment about Charlie Daniels, which was a fairy ring with me recording a version of Devil Went Down to Georgia, but it was Devil Went Down to Texas, the Charlie Daniels song, for, of course, Trump going to gloat over his handiwork of murdering all those Texans and all those Christian camp girls. And anyway, I thought that was an interesting fairy ring, so thanks, fairies, and thanks for listening to my explanation of it.